So, do you still experience Kriyas after full Kundalini awakening? Do you hear the constant high pitched sound that some people report hearing after full awakening? Okay, so do I still experience Kriyas after full Kundalini awakening? Yes. Yes, I still experience Kriyas. For me, they are generally speaking isolated, not any impedance for my regular life in the way that some people have very challenging Kriyas that kind of happen when they're, at a restaurant or something. They're very subtle, very subtle jolts and jerks. If I do have Kriyas, they may arise in meditation. I was recently on meditation retreat and it was Kriyas nonstop. As soon as the retreat ended, the Kriyas stopped as well. So it's very isolated, very, I guess you could say, compartmentalized to specific times on my journey. Um, so I thought they were generally speaking quite finished with me, but then when I went on retreat, they started again, and I went through even more transformations and I guess you could say upgrades or whatever. So that's how it is for me. For those that are struggling with Kriyas, because they're happening nonstop in very awkward times, I do like to share, eventually it will come to a point where it's not happening in public, but the idea of it ever ending, I don't think you should hope for that. I think what you can hope for is that they become more subtle, more they happen at more appropriate times during spiritual practice. But the idea of it ever stopping, be a little bit loose with that idea. I think they can come and go as needed. Do I hear the constant high pitched sound? I have some mild tinnitus, so I can't really say. My tinnitus started after going to a concert like earlier this year or last year. So I can't say for sure. I've heard some ringing and popping in my ears and whatnot, and I've had some of that phenomena that people report with Kundalini. But the idea that so I've heard some people say that after you have a full Kundalini awakening, you will hear the high pitch ringing. You will hear this. You will experience that. That's how you know it's full. That's how you know it's complete. No, there's nothing absolute, nothing set in stone. Some people hear the high pitched noise, some people don't. Some people have Kriyas, some people don't. It's all very individualized, very individualized. I don't know why, but some people, like authors and whatnot, have their own experience and use that as a measure for what others need to have experienced in order to determine the degree of their awakening. And I don't think that's right at all. So you may hear that some people say these things, but some people don't have it. But yeah, it's a very individualized process.